Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, I know they want to go down there and punch it into the end zone, but that's a good start at home here in this ball game. You get down the field, kicker makes a field goal, you take the lead. Remember, this is about building into success and keeping this home crowd on your side.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This should be fun. This quarterback matchup, one of the best you're going to see all season long. Both guys are aware of how good their counterpart is. They say they're trying to block that out, but you feel like it's important to them.
Chris, I have been waiting for this matchup all year long. We all know that these two are two of the best signal callers in the entire country. Now we get to see them go head-to-head. You get the sense that we might be in line for a shootout.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And he'll be brought down. Now it's second down here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Throws to the tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have, and I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable. It's a big target. They can run, soft hands, and if you've got one, target him, and they're doing that here on the corner route. Beautiful job. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
He got it. The field goal's good. And we're all tied up now.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. To throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is caught. Breaking free, end zone ahead. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Caught behind the line. It's Townsend. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And this game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Barnwell will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Receiver in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
It's a shotgun run call. He's got room to run. Look out. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
The encroachment penalty moves the offense a bit closer to the goal line. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Second down and goal upcoming. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Touchdown, Texas! They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
My thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. To throw, it's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A deep shot to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. Needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Five-yard gain is a win on 1st down. It sets up now 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice 1st down there.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the 2nd half and try to sustain this momentum.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On the handoff, they'll test their right side here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception, and that will be the final play of this 1st half.
been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays.
He's got space. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is a type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's S the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Such a tough concept to defend in zone coverage because of that clear out by the tight end. If that Mike linebacker is able to carry with him, you can exploit the middle part of that defense, and the quarterback just has to read that linebacker, and boom, it's an easy completion for a first down.
He keeps it on the design run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Longhorns offense takes the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for some space. It's Brown.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Grab near the sticks, it's Coleman. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is exactly why first and second down is so important. You get into these third and manageable situations, you can do whatever you want. You can throw play action, you can throw RPO, or you can throw a little hitch on the outside. That is so easy for the offense, easy for the quarterback, and it's a first down. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's in the clear. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Gonna run it. It's Brown. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it, enough for a first down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Coleman. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, they get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap them out for a linebacker. Now you got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look, as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside, they've just got more bodies available to them, and they create the stop.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. At the end of 3, the score is tied. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Oh, it's the biggest play of the game, trying to win it in regulation, but now a turnover is giving the other team a great opportunity.
Oh, Chris, you're just sick for this quarterback. You know he's going out there trying to make a play, get his team into scoring position, but you just can't make that throw in this moment. And now what an opportunity. Like you said, now our guy's trotting on the field. He's got a drive to go down and win the game. What a moment. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the defense brings him down. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Second and goal for the offense.
Ready, go! Go, go!
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
And it's just a great offensive series when they needed it most. And they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is great game planning. All week you study these tendencies from the opposition, and here they understood that this down and distance was a great time for the defense to blitz, and they called a screen pass to take advantage. They get the blitz that they were expecting, and then it's a big play on the outside. Beautiful job. That play happens on Tuesday night, not really on Saturday. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looking for some space. It's Young. First out and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Carr. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Got an opening here. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Irish. The quarterback takes it in himself. The Irish punch back.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use your legs, that opens up some space for the offense, and here the quarterback finds it and gets himself into the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On the run, it's Brown. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Solid start to this potential championship-winning drive. Joel, this offense trying to shake off the turnovers. No room for mistakes now.
Chris, it's so difficult to do that because when you're thinking about not turning the ball over, that's when you turn the ball over. You've got to go out there and cut it loose and execute the details of the offense. I think it starts with the quarterback. Good decision-making by the quarterback is going to lead to quality play from your entire offense.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. First down and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Gilbert. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so first down from the 12 now. Timeout taken by Texas. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the Longhorns are going to use their third and final timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Punt quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
Chris, you get this close to the goal line, and look at all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. It is so difficult to just run the football. The offensive line has got to be dominant in order to do that. I look for them to try to get to the play action or get the quarterback out of the pocket, get him on the move with a run-pass option.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense not pressing this time. To throw, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is going to have to be an absolute monster throw. Unless Cordell Stewart is walking onto the field, I don't know if he can get it all the way into the end zone. He's going to have all his momentum moving forward right up to the line of scrimmage just to get it close to the end zone.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.